Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and have you noticed that your star grade is going down again? Well, there may be a reason for that, and it's nothing that Uber's doing in particular. In fact, I have to be honest, for a while Uber was actually doing a pretty good job with the star grades. They had pointed out that, hey, we're going to protect your grade so that if things like traffic or price or something comes up, then that will pretty much whatever they give you, it'll be transferred to an automatic 5 star. And I think that's very fair. I wish Lyft would do that, honestly. But I don't know if I started noticing that my star grade was going down, not severely, but it started going down when previously it had just kept going up. Ever since rating protection had been put in, my star just grade just went up until recently, and I was trying to figure out, am I doing anything particularly wrong? And while there were a couple rider complaints, as you can see, we're going to look at this together. I think there might be a bigger issue, and I think I don't know, I think it needs to be addressed by Uber. Anyway, let's go to the, no, not that. Let's go to, down here, weekly reports. And, as you can see, first of all, as you can see, they are very, very inconsistent with keeping track of the star grade, so we are only going to deal with the ones that we were graded on. But let's go to last week, which I have a 4.2, which shocked me because I thought I did a pretty good job. And let's look at this. It said I took 17 trips, but only 5 were rated. 5. That leaves 12 trips that were not rated. Of the 5, 3 were 5 stars. I don't know what the other ones were, although I got a reported issue for car quality. I honestly don't know what that means. They have a separate complaint for cleanliness, and I would actually like to know, what does car quality mean? Does that mean they just didn't like the car? Because the car has no scratches, it's vacuumed, it's clean, it's not dusty. And even if it were, that would fall under a cleanliness issue. What does car quality actually mean? It doesn't make any noises. So that was weird. But the main point that I wanted to show was 17 trips, only 5 were rated. Now let's go to the 4.84. We had 30 trips, 19 trips were rated, 18 were 5. There were 11 trips there that have not been rated anything. Let's go to 5. Now, I don't have much issue. I got like a 5, but look, 16 trips, 5 rated. Only 5. Let's go to this 4. Ooh, this hurt. 4. And this, I had 13 trips, and 7 of them rated me. 4 were 5. Now, I do know that there was this issue with a passenger, and I picked them up and he was complaining about how Uber drivers had not been picking him up and the surge was really high. So something tells me he just flagged me for everything he could to get a free ride. And I don't know about the other ones, but yeah, there is 6 rides not graded. Let's go to this other 5. 17 trips, 5 rides. What happened to the other 12 ratings? This 4.88. 23 trips taken, only 8. Only 8. That's 15 rides that have not been graded. Go to this 5 again. 19 trips taken, 6 were graded. What happened to the 13? And the last one is 4.69, and as you can see, there's weeks that they totally didn't even report on anything, so I don't even know what happened those weeks. I drove them, I know for sure, but 25 trips, 13 rated, and that's more on the high scale thing. And so one of those must have been a 2-star something. But what happened to the other 12? So as you can see with all these, let's just do one more for the heck of it. 32 trips, 16 rated. That's sad. Now, of course, you can't force someone to rate the trip. And you know what? In some cases, this might even be a blessing, because there are certain people who probably were drunk and would have rated me negatively, but they simply forgot to. So I acknowledge that that is a total possibility. But I do want to stress something, and this is where I'm going to make my recommendation for Ubers. 180 days of change and beyond. That falls outside of raise the damn rates and get rid of Uber Pool, which I know you're not going to do either one of them. Is that, hey, you know what? If we get to the point where someone takes a ride, and let's say 3 weeks later, they have not rated that trip, how about consider that trip a success and give the drivers 5 stars? Just that's an automatic 5 stars because clearly there was no issue. And yeah, if there was no issue, because what I'm starting to notice here, like let's go back to let's go to the most recent week. I mean, it's because it shows that pretty much what this shows. I took 17 trips, but only 2 rides had an issue. But because 12 of those rides did not bother to rate me at all, I got dinged hard from the 2 people who were not happy for whatever reason. And apparently one of them had because of car quality. That's not right, in my opinion. And granted, I'm still doing fine. I'm still at close to a 4.8. I'm not in danger of being deactivated anytime soon. I stress way more about being deactivated from Lyft, but because of their 100 ride thing and their no rating protection at all. But this isn't right either. So, I don't know. What do you folks think? Do you think I'm overthinking this? Do you think Uber should have some protection? Like, should rides that are a few weeks old that have not been rated be converted to 5, or do you think that they shouldn't for whatever reason? And and if you're a passenger and if you don't rate drivers, why not? I'm just curious, why don't you do that? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos, I may consider becoming a Patreon member for $1 a month, $5 access to exclusive videos not seen anywhere else. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.